Hello everyone, again the new session of software engineering in information practice, informatics practices. Spiral model we will understand. We are trying to go through the subjective instead of practicals. Theories we are concentrating more because in 1 or 2 days today the lockdown little get loosed, so definitely I will get the book by 1 or 2 days. By that time we will follow the syllabus and try to understand at least theory part. Okay, as soon as I get the book we will concentrate more on the practical parts. Spiral model, so we need to understand this spiral model, how it looks. It will keep on going through the same phases. You can see that from first it goes to second, third, fourth, again first, second, third, fourth, again first. This is spiral model. So based on our requirement we will rotate the spin. Spiral model combines idea of iterative and waterfall model. Okay, iterative, as you learned. If you don't know or don't have you, if you forgot the idea of iterative, go through the previous notes. Risk handling is the main feature of this model. This is the most important point in a spiral model. If you want to score a marks in this spiral model, you must highlight this point. Okay, so risk handling is the main feature of this model. This is the most important. This is the main feature of the risk spiral model. The diagrammatic representation, it looks like spiral which may loops. Okay, it's keep on looping in loop. It's keep on rotating on same phases again and again. The exact number of loops of the spiral model is unknown and varies with. Suppose we have a small project, then this loop may be in less in numbers. Or we have a very big project like Facebook, then the spiral model will be high numbers of loops will be there. Again, the exact numbers of loops of the spiral is unknown and varies with project. Each phase of the spiral model is called phase of the software development. This spiral model, we are only developing the software, so this is called as the phase of the software development. Every time first phase, second phase, third phase, fourth phase, again first phase, second phase, third phase. Again, the exact number of phases needed to develop product can be varies with the project risk. This risk will come many times in this. So different phases are the objective determination and the identify alternatives. First we need to identify what is the objective of the software. Okay, first phase. So requirements are gathered from the customer and objective are identified. Okay, we will gather the information from the customer or any end user, and based on the objective we will find the risk. The requirement are elaborated and analyzed at the start of every phase. Okay, requirement we will elaborate everything and analyzed at the start of every phase. Identify and resolve risk. After the first phase of objective determination, we will identify risk based on the objective. Okay, as many risks as possible we will find, and we will try to find the solution for those risks as well. Since we know that this changes may, or the new changes in software may cause some problems in other department of project, so we will find the solution for that also. That is this main working or main idea of second phase. During second phase all the possible solutions are evaluated to select the best possible solutions. Okay, that it won't affect the software features and the users, number of users also. Then the risk associated with the solutions are identified and risks are evolved using the best possible strategy. So whatever risks are there involved, okay, based on the objective, those things are identified and resolved by the best strategy. Okay, develop next version. What we are doing, we have a software like WhatsApp. If you look at the software, every 4 or 5 months or 3 months you will get an upgrade, any notification for upgrading your WhatsApp. So that is actually you are getting upgraded. Some upgrade is happening every time. Okay, during third phase the identify features are developed and verified through testing. Okay, develop next version. What we are doing in third phase, we are developing a next version, new version of WhatsApp. Suppose WhatsApp project. The identified features, the new features which we added, are developed and while upgrading, we upgrade our software WhatsApp, what will happen? Those new features will be added. And verified through testing. What will happen? We will test the new version of that software. The next version of the software is developed. Then after third phase, what will in fourth phase, the customer evaluates the developed version of the software. The customer will those developed upgrade will be provided to the customer, and they will evaluate what is the requirement or how much it is. You'll find these things in the fourth phase. This review and plan for the next phase. Okay, develop next version of this product, then this will go to the customer, and based on their feedback, again this process will keep on rotating unless customers feels satisfied. So advantages are risk handling. Main advantage of Spiral is risk handling. Since Spiral model is the best development model to follow the risk analysis and risk handling at every phase, we are finding the risk analysis. This is the main feature. Good for large projects, since we knows that this is going to get interacted every time in every phase by the customer. So this is good for the big projects. Okay, we can't implement, it is very costly, so we can't implement this in small projects. Flexibility in requirement. Every time we are rotating the same thing again, so we can have a flexibility that some requirement, if we are missing something, we can again evolve those requirements in next phase. Okay, change request in the requirement at the latter phase can be incorporated using this model. Same thing. Customer satisfaction. What is that? Since after developing the software, we are asking customer to review the product, next new version of product, and if they are not satisfied, again we will rotate the spiral model and find if anything can be changed or replaced or modified based on the customer's review. So again, customer see the development of the product at the early phase of the software development, and those customer satisfaction is taken care well in this model. Okay. Disadvantages of the spiral model. What are the disadvantages? Complex. First thing, spiral model is more complex than other software development model available. If you don't understand this line, go through the waterfall model, you will find some simplicity. Some iterative model, you will find some simplicity. Some incremental model, you will find some simplicity. But in spiral model, it's very difficult. It's a very complex process. Every time we are creating a new version, giving to the customer, and something irritating problem is happening. So this is used only for the big or complex projects only, not for small projects. Expensive. Spiral model is not suitable for small projects as it is expensive. Last 2 points are too much dependable on as risk analysis. This is also important point. Suppose we are unable to find the risk for the next version or new version, then what will happen? The new version may fails. So we need to take care the risk analysis properly in every version. Again, the successful completion of project version is completely depends on risk analysis. The best we do the risk analysis of new version, the best the software version will be provided to the customer. If risk is not identified and analyzed, suppose we are missing some risk, then what will happen? Then the new version of software development will also fail. Same thing what I said just now, that new version which we are developing without analyzing the risk involved after upgrading some features of software, then this will again fails the process. Difficulty in time management, as the number of phases are unknown. Since we are keep on rotating based on the customer requirement feedback, we are keep on upgrading the software, keep on giving the new version of the software. So the number of phases are also unidentified. So the estimating time of software development is also very difficult. Book will be available very soon. Just wait for my instructions. I got some info. I have informed to the management of New Era Public School. Very soon I will get it. Thank you. Have a nice day.